Hey guys, RC here, back with a new Let's Play. We're going to be playing Stranded Deep. Now, I've already started this game. I'm on my second island, but I've only been playing for about 2 hours. I thought about starting from square one, but a lot of the game is repetition. And honestly, this is the third time I've started recording a series of this game, only to delete all the videos and scrap the idea. And here's why. It's version 0.51, so this is a pre-release game. There's only one save slot. So in a lot of my games, like my RimWorld save, Dwarf Fortress, whatever, I can be playing a personal save, but then I could be doing a series save as well. With this one, I can't do that. And I'm really enjoying the game. And that's what's made it difficult for me, is when I finish recording, I don't want to get too far ahead. So I record 4 or 5 episodes at a time, whatever. And that's a lot, because usually I only try to stay 2 or 3 episodes ahead. But with this one, because it's a relatively new game for me, I just bought it last week during the Steam Winter Sale for about $10. $10.04, I believe, was the price. And it's still on sale, so I highly recommend checking it out. Anyway, I'm recording this today on Friday the 28th of December. And I've got about a week left of my vacation, so I realize that my free time is going to dwindle down again, as it does with work. And, so right now I'm in the middle of vacation, so I've got all this extra free time. So, I'm playing games 8 to 12 hours a day. Lucky me. But there's some other things that I need to be doing, that I need to be working on. Video wise, my Football Manager, I definitely am not letting that go. RimWorld, I need to get a couple of episodes there recorded. So I said, you know what, if I force myself to record this and not continue to play it, because right now it's honestly sucked up about 4 consecutive days of my game time, and I haven't gotten anything else accomplished because I've been playing this game. So keeping in mind, yes, I'm starting off on the second island, but we will continue to be moving islands, and so you'll be able to kind of see anything that you missed. Basically, I would cut out the cutscene at the beginning of the game where the plane crashes, and then paddling up to your starting island. You're only a couple of 100 yards off the island when the game starts. We gathered resources, and I spent 3 days there just gathering resources, getting 2 rounds of fibrous leaves. That'll make more sense if you've never seen the game in a little while. Anyway, let's get into it. So this is Stranded Deep. So that island you can barely make out in the distance, but right where my little white cursor is pointing, that was our home island. So we've harvested all the resources there. We have brought most of it in those trunks right there that we found. And we have then paddled over to this island. Now, I used this crude spear. This was a tip that I had read. You have that point to any island you've already been to. So, you may have to check on, but, you have it lined up. And I am going to make a habit of probably building the water still, the meat smoker, and the shelter on each island I go to, just in case I get lost, because that's happened in my gameplay, and what have you. So over here, let's see, I think I have a flashlight. I do. So you can see we've got a few rocks, a couple of spears that I've made, some planks, some herbs that I've gathered, some empty coconut husks, some tarps, and then our crates, and we did find a lantern. You don't start with that. And then we have this big pile of fibrous leaves. That's what I brought from the initial island and what I have gathered from here. So let's take a look. This is our watch. So we're on day 4. I've survived 4 days. It's November 5th in game. It's currently 89 degrees Fahrenheit, 5:27 in the morning. There's your health meter. So the left with the heart is your health, and I'm going to treat this as a playthrough for mostly beginners. There's a lot to the game that I have spent. Can't tell you how many times I've alt-tabbed to be able to pull up a window to look, do a Google search on how to do something, right? So the heart is your health, and you want to keep these as high as possible. The second one with what looks like a ham leg, ham hock, that is your hunger meter. So when it's full, you're not hungry. The raindrop or the water drop is your hydration level. So if that goes down, you're thirsty. And the far right with the Z's is your tiredness level. Now you only have to sleep about two every other day in game. And I have put up a video on how to load and feed the water still, and also how to use the smoker. And so let's go ahead and save here. You have to have a shelter to save. All right, so I want to drop this. We're going to drop that there. Oh, the other thing, I'm going to drop this too. We're going to drop that right there. Try to keep everything close by, and a lot of the game becomes organization. Now, I'm watching this one guy, and so I've got 5 crates from my first island. He must have had somewhere in the vicinity of 100 crates, I would guess. Now, I want to go dive on these wrecks. There's 2 options. I can swim out to them, or I can paddle out to them and then dive on them from the raft. That's the option I'm going to use. For beginner tip, you press and hold the right mouse button to grab hold of something, and then you use your WASD keys to move. And I'm kind of hung up here, but there we go, we're off. All right, so we are gonna start with this one, and I'm gonna see if I can drop my anchor. Nope, too shallow. All right, so we're gonna come out onto this side. There it goes. So what the sea anchor does is it is what it says. It anchors your, and there it is right there. It anchors your raft in place, and it will not fly away. I am checking for sharks. When I paddled in yesterday in game, there was a tiger shark. There are several types of sharks. You have great whites, which are mostly rare to find, just like in real life. They will attack you. Tiger sharks will attack you as well. And the reef sharks, which tend to leave you alone. All right, in here we've got an air rebreather. Come on. All right, we grabbed that. We got a locker with a label maker in it. That's cool. Small locker with another flare gun. And you do have your, oh, there's another crate there. Good. We're going to take that. So a lot of this is oh, hello, there's the tiger shark. Shit. Right there. Damn it. And I don't have any spears, and I don't have good spears to be able to kill it anyway. All right. There's nothing up there. There is a sea snake, which is poisonous. So there's a lot of bad stuff happening to me here already. Dangerous stuff. So kind of got to watch myself. There is a thing you can craft, which will let you have more breathing time. All right, let's see if I can open that door. There's not a way to open the door. Sea snake. All right, there's the tiger shark. Let's try to get on our raft before he gets to us. Now, the problem with tiger sharks and sharks in general is they can tip your... They can do that. They can try to tip your raft over. Damn bastard. All right. There's a reef shark down there. Don't worry about those. Now, that could change in future implements of the game. But that tiger shark is most definitely a concern. There's another reef shark. The other thing I'm looking for is something like this. You see the water bubbling up here? This is a wreck site, and there is a wreck down there of some sort, possibly. Now, it could just be because of that rock, but we'll see. Now, the tiger shark is not localized. He can swim. He could swim all the way over here, but I want to get down here. Yep, there is a wreck there, so that's good. Oh, that's a lionfish. That's bad. Those are poisonous as well. Now, from what I understand, yep, that should be it. And there's that tiger shark again. Come on, get out. Oh, shit. Boy, he almost got me. He was coming for me. All right, equip the paddle. Oh, I do need to undo the anchor. Oh no, I want to get it back in. My bad. User error. All right, and then there was a wreck over here. So again, this is one reason I like to use my raft, or you know, you can build larger barges later in the game. All right, that's just a rock. For some reason, sometimes I can look around, sometimes I cannot. It seems to be a catch-22 with that. All right. And we're going to drop that. So the problem is on this you have to to deploy the sea anchor. You've got to be in deeper water, which is where the sharks are. Once you build a barge, you have an anchor, which is just basically a sack of rocks, and that you do not need. Oh, okay. There's the tiger shark. So I just got bitten, and we'll talk about that in a minute. All right, I'm going to take that. Crap. I hate getting attacked this early in the game. That might even be a great white. No, that's a tiger shark. Don't let him hit me again. All right. We've got to get... Oh, actually, you know what? I don't have any room. Let me put the paddle back up. Take my bandage. Now, if I hit F... Oh, let's see. No, I'm not bleeding. Okay, so he hit me, but he did not bite me. Okay, cool. That was actually very lucky. All right, but we are full. I can't carry anymore. Did I bring in the anchor? Don't remember. Yes. All right. So we're going to head back over to where our camp was. Now, keep in mind those tiger sharks, sharks in general, can tip your raft over. Tiger sharks, great whites. There is a megalodon boss shark in the game. Ran into that in one of my solo attempts where, you know, basically I was just trying new stuff out. All right, this is where I want to pull in here. All right, and we'll talk a little bit about what just happened. So you saw the tiger shark bump into me, and I got that little red crescent, right? All right, so that means I was attacked. If you look at your watch, so again, left clicking, F brings up your arm to see the watch, and left mouse clicking while holding the F key cycles through the screens. So it's 97 degrees now, almost noon. Well, it's noon now. My health has gone down, okay? But if we look at our effects, if I was bleeding, it would say bleeding there. If I had heat stroke, it would say heat stroke. If I had been bitten by that sea snake, it would say poisoned. So if there's no, and in fact, there's a night snake. I killed it already, first night here, and there's one on the other side as well. All right, so first off, because my health has gone down, it's imperative that I try to keep my my hydration and hunger levels above 80%. I've heard 80. I've also heard 90. Let's see. I need to put that. Then we've got that in reserve. And I have got, you know what? I'm going to eat some of the coconut. A couple of tips. Do not eat more than 2 pieces of coconut or drink 2 coconut waters in a row, or you get diarrhea, which then dehydrates you further, right? All bad. All right, let's come over here, and we are going to drop our crates. There's got to be a better way to do that. I know the guy that I watch stacks them up 10 high. All right, we're going to open these. All right, we've got rations and duct tape. Rations, I'm going to run over here, and I am actually keeping my rations in there. So you can see we can stack up to 4, so that gives me 2 in my second stack. I am going to go ahead and save now that I have dealt with that couple of dives there. All right, so we have an empty crate. So I'm going to right click on that, and I'm going to bring it over here. And we're just going to drop that. That way I know it's empty. All right, a vehicle engine, and I do have some plank scraps over here. So we're going to go and store those 4 and the 2 corrugated scraps. So that's a full one. We're going to add that into this pile. Another lantern. That's good. A lashing, leather, filter vehicle. That's an engine vehicle. So let me take that one out. I'm going to put it in here, just trying to organize. That way all my engine stuff's in one place. I am going to go ahead and put my duct tape in there because that'll be very important later. Cloth. I'm going to go ahead and put my label maker in that one. Actually, I want to keep that one empty. I've got a tool there. Corrugated. All right. So leather, lantern. I already have a lantern here, but that gives me a place I can store that. Most everything stacks up to 4 units. Now the fibrous leaves stack up to 24, and you notice that I chopped up that one big palm frond, which is the tops of the palm trees, and it makes these individual palm fronds. Well, if you do not chop them up and you just pick up the whole piece, it shows up as this question mark, and you can carry 4 of those stacked up. Now, the difference is these only stack up to 4 individual, but there's 5 in each treetop, and you can stack 4 treetops together. So you basically have 20 of those when they're in the complete unit. So just a suggestion. I am going to grab some food. All right, that one's empty. We equip that and then use the left mouse button. That's your activate button, basically. And so we're full there. Get another drink of water. Now you can see that, and again, this was in my video, but since this is driven more towards beginners like me, so you see the solid white line around the water drop in the middle, and it's 3/4 full. That means there's 3 servings of water in there. That means I could fill up 3 lines on my hydration meter if I drank it all, but because I'm full, I don't need to, so I leave it there. Now I have 50% fiber, which means that will generate 2 servings into the still. Don't over add fronds unless you need the generation or you know you're going to use. And you heard that kind of water sound, so that was a water generation sound. It generated that 4th serving, and it took one of the 2 servings of fiber left to do that. So I'd like to take that out if I could, but I can't. All right, let's go. I want to run around the island one more time because we're about to get out of here, I believe. All right, so we dove that wreck. And you have to make, it's a balancing act. You have to make use of your day. All right, there's a boar. We could kill that. That would give us medium meat. Now, small meat, which is crabs, sardines, which you catch here in the shallow water, will fill 1 food bar. Medium meat, which comes from larger fish like cod, which are out in deeper water, the boars, marlin, there are sailfish in the game. That makes medium meat. That will fill 2 bars. And then animals like the sharks, if you kill them, they generate large meat, and those fill 3 bars. So you have to eat only 1 time to heal up. All right, there is a chest here. So a lot of times when I'm walking out, I will actually try to stay on these. Ooh, another lantern. Nice. That's good. Okay, those purple things, those are poisonous. And a crab can bite you as well. That little shit. Now, it did attack me, but I'm still healthy. Nothing to worry about. Okay, it looks like I missed a couple of palm fronds. Fibrous leaves are important. So, and these regenerate every 2 days. These trees right here, they're called yucca trees. They drop 6 fibrous leaves, and they also regenerate about every 2 to 3 days. So just kind of, when you're on an island, you want to just get in the habit of walking around. And it looks like it's been, because I usually do that first before I start building anything. So I already had that done. Your herbs can also regenerate. I don't know how often they do. So if anybody knows that, let me know in the comments. Let's see, just looking. I have not found that the snakes regenerate. They might, but I have not seen that as of yet through several playthroughs. Now you saw that the small pine tree lit up. Those will drop 1 to 2 sticks. So I usually will chop those down to clear an area if I am building there. And now I'm just kind of walking this internal area of the island, just looking for any last resources. There are sometimes little bushes that generate pieces of fruit. Gather those. You can eat them, but I actually would suggest saving those for medical purposes. You can use those to create different types of herbs and whatnot for medical purposes. All right, let's see, rocks, sticks. Okay, now what do I have on me here? Empty, leather, and lantern. I think I had a lantern in, yep, a leather and lantern here as well. So now we can stack those, and that frees up a crate. That has electrical vehicle. I don't think I had any of those. I do not. I do want to cut down one more palm tree. Torch. This is a trick that I have figured out. Whatever side you chop a tree down from, it falls away from. Typically, I think once I had it fall towards me. All right, so we chopped that down. I want the palm bunch. Takes 5 hits to sever it. And then you can pick that up. And then we're going to drag the trunk down here by our stick pile. And then, there we are. The reason I wanted that one is because I can stack up to 4. That way that's full and I'm maximizing my resources. Okay, we're going to drop the coconut. All right, we're going to pick all these leaves up now. You can use these leaves to generate the water still, and that's what I actually did when I first started, because I was like, oh, well, they regenerate, and once you cut down a palm tree, it's gone. Now, at some point, you probably won't want to do that, use the palms, but right now, what we're really doing is we're stripping islands for their resources to bring to another island. Oh, crap. And I just screwed up. Well, you got to see me screw up live and on camera. What I was doing was I was hitting the right mouse button, which drops it. And I wanted to do the left to place it into the into the crate. Let's try that again. Left mouse button this time. There we go. Much better. All right, what else do I have in there? Let's put the 2 guns, anything that I can stack. All right, so we've got that. That one's full, so we can take that. That one's full. That one's empty. I'm not going to be able to take all the crates the first trip, so And don't forget, I've got to leave one space available for the paddle. All right, I definitely want food. Let's see. I'm going to put the lashing in there. Oh, I want the compass. That's so I can tell direction. There's one of those. Oh, so we're just going to chunk it out. I just threw it away. They will spoil the fruit. So if you're not going to use them right away, obviously not a good idea to pick that up. Let's see. All right, I could put the ajuga in there. Let's see, do I have another ajuga? I thought I did. I do have an aloe vera. Oh, there's another aloe vera. Which one is the most important? I think I want the one with the palm fronds, I believe. So lantern. The lantern we can... Didn't I have a box with lantern? Oh, that was dumb. No. 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 There it is. All right, lantern. Thank you. And the cloth will be important. Yep, I want that one. I thought I had two. Thought I had two torches. Tarps. Rocks. I want to come back and get the rocks at some point. Rocks are more precious than I think people realize at the beginning. At least more precious than I thought. Because you need them. You need 6 to make a raft anchor, so you'll need it for that. You need them to build the fire pits. Pretty much everything else. All right, well, I am at my time, actually just over my time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording here. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to pick out my next island. We're going to move to there. And when I come back in the next series, next episode, I'm going to start, actually before I load the game, I'm going to start on the main start screen, and we'll go over the cartographer, show you guys the map and how that works. And it's the only map in the game, so it is kind of important. So we'll see you back for that, I hope. Being that this is the first episode in the series, please leave a like for it and subscribe to the channel. The more likes that a first episode gets, the higher it will rank on YouTube's algorithms. It just helps more people find it. So, hey, you know, I mean, I'm always trying to, you know, get views. You know, that's why we do this, I guess. All right, well, that's all the crates that I can take. So I'm going to pack up. I'm going to figure out what island I'm going to go to. And we're going to see about making a midnight run here to another island. So thanks for watching. Please leave that like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.